Now, where does it bring you back? This room is just enormous, man. One thing I need to do with encounters off, we're going to check, like... I swear this is where I needed to come to even try and get a mystic key or whatever. So again, if I come into the wrong place... Okay, so what I did do is have a quick look at the situation with the mystic key. And basically, I just wanted to be absolutely sure that it wasn't like a kind of story progression thing for this particular stage, so I didn't need to actually go out and look for the mystic key. So, thankfully, the good news is I am in the right place. The mystic key is just something you pick up later on, and you can basically make a return to some of these places and get a few extra goodies as a result. And it might have some other uses as well. But I was mostly curious about, like, is the progression for the chest... Is the progression for like this cave area, for the marsh area, related to the Mystic Key? But it's not, so thankfully we're good. What we can do is basically restart things where this bit begins. Okay, so I've brought myself back here now that I've kind of confirmed that, and we will continue once again. Encounters are back on, and I need to basically head back towards where those demons were. So let's see if we can do that. Start off with a nice ambush. But I think it's good to see this side of the game as well, and what you're going to be facing off against. But at least now I know I'm on the right track. And well, I have a bit of a better idea of how to deal with those guys as well. Definitely pick that up. But it really is, like, especially when you're facing something a bit more like a boss, you just really need to keep hold of your stuff. You just really need all of this. That's nice. Alright, there we go. Yeah, definitely don't want to start doing like a, you know, don't fight enemies again on the second time round. I feel that's a bit unfair. Are you... Okay, speaking of unfair, what is happening? I'm taking like really big hits here. Just gonna cure him again. Screw it. Nice. But down here, we don't seem to be encountering ghouls. It's also interesting. So there's a copper armlet. Four of them. No. We're going to try and flee. I'm definitely going to flee. That's one thing I will do. Because the fleeing mechanics, as I say, in general is not bad. Of course, the one time where I properly mentioned it, I struggled to flee. But I would say, like, on average, the fleeing is not, like, super harsh. So I think sometimes we just got to take it. Because we need the resources against those final enemies. Okay, now they're taking the piss. We've had 2 ambushes. And we've had sets of 4 scorpions, which never happened last time. The game's taking the piss now. Yeah, for like the first dungeon, this is tougher than I expected. Either the game is kind of the opposite, it expects you to have done more of the world exploration by this point. So you come in here like maybe I'm on par for the levels, or maybe I'm a little bit under leveled, I don't know. So I think that might be basically where the important treasure of this place is. And so I think I need to leave that and just make sure I inspect the other rooms. It's just basically nothing that she has in her level 2 slots are useful at all. None of them. And she only has 2 left of each of these. So I feel like you just defend. Or just attack as well. Yeah, for the scorpions at least, it seems like every hit seems to trigger the poison. Okay, it's money. Oh, so this opens up all of the other ones I can kind of see as well. That's kind of cheating, but hey. Yeah, so the ones at the bottom at least, I can't enter any of those, at least I know that. So I'm going to enter this one on the right, and then probably on my way back I will grab those two. I can't dally around too much more. Yeah, but the armor difference is huge. Like, look at that, he's barely taking anything. But the gargoyles are hitting for like 50 when they hit someone else. It's a huge difference. I should have just had 2 warriors. I feel like the thief hasn't really done anything for me at this point, but... Alright. There it is. 35, honestly, not too bad. I only landed 2 hits this time. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen more magic though. Like, especially, I don't think we've seen a single magic spell aimed at us so far in the playthrough. Like, we have a lot of magic at our disposal. But the enemies, like even those demons that we face, like I really thought they literally have staffs in their hand. But they're not using any kind of magic, so it's weird. We're going to quick save here. I think you can do it in dungeons as well, so I think this is going to be something that I definitely utilize. And since this is the final major encounter, I think, of this place, we're going to prepare ourselves as best we can. Okay, let's see. So, what can we do? So, I mean, I would like to silence them, but I'm just like, well, what's the point? They're not using any magic, so... Let's raise Locke's defense because he's one of the main damage dealers here, and we'll use a Firer. The more hits that Auron takes, the better, but basically Vivi can't even survive 2 hits. Oof. It's really heavy damage here. I need to at least take out, like, 2 of them very, very soon. It's just not a lot of damage, they're just so tough. There we go. I think we will try and use a heal here. And we just need to survive these 2 hits. Yeah. So we got a little bit lucky here. Auron tanked a lot of the stuff here. Hopefully that's enough. Only 22, what? That sucks. He's gonna die. Again, no experience for Vivi. He's just been really unlucky, man. That's twice. She's gonna fall quite far behind. But we obtain the crown. There it is. But there's no like, oh, you can just warp out of the dungeon now. You are stuck here. So you've got to be careful. So we will use that 1 Phoenix down, I think. You only come back with 1 HP, but hey. I think the rest of them have okay-ish HP, honestly. So I think it's just this one up here. I'll do that one, and then I will haul ass and get out of here. So we finally made some big story progress. But as you can see, it's tough. Every time I've encountered these guys, it's been an ambush. It's been 3 times now. You know what? Screw you. they already get their second set of turns. Good. That's better. Bastards. Alright, let's get out. This is 3 o'clock. We'll see how much damage we take before that happens. Okay. Again, another example of Flea being relatively kind here. Nah, shit, there's one all the way at the end. I think it was just a potion or something. I'm going to come back for that later. I think it was literally just a potion. I'm not going to run back for that. I think we'll keep fleeing here. Yeah, because we still have work to do. We need to get out of B2 as well. And we had this room in B2. Yeah, so back to 2 of these at a time. I think we can deal. Managed to avoid the poison this time as well. I'd say that went relatively well. Okay, 273. Ah, no HP for him. No HP for Yuna. Get up here. Oof. So I think we had the Dia. We had one more of those. Diara. Diara. We have one more Fyra in the bag. So yeah, it's nice that she got the first move here. Yeah, the crawler doesn't count, but it's not a big deal. Ah. Obviously run out of Diaras now. 7 hits. Yeah, getting paralyzed on the first turn's a bit rough. See, that ruined my whole plan here. I think we'll still be okay, but yeah, if he got paralyzed too, I would have had to bring out fire magic, but it will be okay. Climb ladder. Right, we're almost out. What I will do, we have 1 cure left, but decided to use it on lock. Yeah, if we get a set of ghouls, at least I've got, yeah, nice. I've got a Fyra to take care of them as well, so we should have enough to get out of here. But we have to make it all the way back to Elfheim as well, so... Wow. There we go. Right, Vivi gets his level up. Just 1 stamina point, that's terrible. Okay. But we made it. Thank God for that. So. Wow. It's such a, like, valuable thing that I'd rather not use it. So I'm going to take a little bit of a risk. I'm going to save manually here. And see if we can get back. It's a bit of a long, loopy path here. Oh my god. No. No. Not this time, especially since we've got a preemptive. I'm like, let's get out of here, because the chiefs, like, even the normal ogres, they take like 3 hits to kill. So, it's gonna be a bit much. We need to minimize the game overs here. It's like, shit like this, I'm just getting out, because this is just silly. It's like 8 encounters. If you're not using like a fire or something, you're gonna suffer. Yeah, too many. But that really is where your mages come in. But it's only if they have the MP. If they don't, then it's long. Alright, this one, we'll go for it. Pick up a little bit of extra experience. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, but like 8 of them, it was just like, nah. Ain't no one got time for that. 7,300, that's pretty good. And there we go. Back to safety. So let's restore first. Alright, good stuff. So we need to help the prince. Let me just double check if there's anything else I want to buy now that I have some more money. Nothing that's going to help. Hold. Andara. Okada. Lowers evasion of all enemies. I mean, paralysis seems like... I mean, when it affects my party, it's a very, like, objective thing again. Like, once you're paralyzed, that's it. There's, like, no shenanigans. There shouldn't be anything like, after an enemy is paralyzed, they still find a way to get a hit in. It shouldn't happen. But we'll see. So just double checking my stuff here. Yeah, I can definitely sell that one. I do want to check stuff like haste as well. Don't have a huge amount of money left in terms of like if I'm trying to buy these things, but got enough for one more high-level spell here. I feel like it might get me out of trouble. I feel like Poisoner is just offset by just buying a bunch of antidotes, and everyone can do that anyway, so I think curing statuses is not that important. Like Poison. Let's go to sell. Cottage is worth 1,000. Yeah, don't have exactly a huge amount to sell here. Antidote, eye drops. Okay. So, on a journey I once took to the west, I wandered into an ancient castle. Not a soul could be found inside, and the whole place gave me the creeps, so I got out as fast as I could. Good to know. Right. So, now I think I need to head back towards the castle. The keep. Yeah. I think think that's the right thing to do. Yeah, need to go to the Western Keep. And I don't think there's any easier way than through here. So here we go again. Damn. It's a nice start. Let's just see how likely it is to work. I think that's what I want to see. So I think I might literally just go back and sleep again, just to test out. I still can't one-hit KO a Scorpion. Don't you just love it when it was just unnecessary? Like, you did something and there was absolutely no point in doing it. Didn't get to learn anything. Like, it looked like they got hit by a status, but they never got a chance to do anything, so... But I don't know if more of the boss battles here are going to be... Because I think that was the same thing in Final Fantasy 2, maybe, or 3, where... a lot of boss fights were just like the chest, and then it was like 4 of the same enemy spawning. That's something I definitely never liked as much, and I think it might be the case a bit more with this game as well. So you can see where it came from. Right. So definitely getting a few more slots here to work with. We already have 2 level 5 slots, wow. Yeah, I think we just keep attacking for now. Enough. There it is. Hopefully should be able to have some more progress now once we meet the king again. Yeah. Let's see if fire will be enough here. Yeah, it's got relatively powerful, the firer. Yep. Here we are again. This time, hopefully there's still no encounters. Right. Mwahaha! You fools fell right into my trap. I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. Yeah, that did not surprise me, but this is what we had to do. With the combined power of the crown you now hold, and the crystal eye I already possess, I will become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. Let's see. So, at least we have a legit boss battle now. So, for me mentioning the whole, like, you know, chest and then 4 enemies spawn, it's nice that we have a boss like this. So, these two are going to attack. Let's see, where do we start? I have a feeling we're going to start to see some magic here, but let's try and see a silence here. And try and see if paralysis works. Obviously that's one like easy thing. Yeah, I think that was a bit ambitious. That also missed. I don't know if boss battles, they're all just generally pretty immune to all of this stuff, but it's worth a try. So that didn't work. Let's try and haste him up. keep Locke alive too. So thankfully the one person for whom darkness doesn't matter was the one who was hit. Let's also do a Okada. Ooh. That's annoying because Auron already had haste. I guess he kind of goes back to normal speed now, which is still okay-ish. Seemed to work. Again, no sign of elemental magic, but... Yeah, the evasion went down, but it seems like the defense is high enough that it doesn't really matter. I thought because like we'd basically be able to land more literal hits, like... Yeah, I think maybe it helps a little, but not by a huge amount. Alright, let's start to attack a little more now. I don't know if slow stacks as well. Ooh, just as I think about slow. Every game it has a different mechanic for slow, so you need to see. But there you go. I think that was easier than the demon guys. The demon guys were hitting harder. And again, the haste and the slow didn't make a huge difference, I feel. But there we go. You obtain the Crystal Eye. Okay. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty well. Now, I think we had the same thing, right? It was the Mystic Key. I'm going to double check this. So the Mystic Key is definitely quite an important item. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get it. I just read that it's basically... yeah, it's used to enter these things later on and to get some powerful items. So, we'll see. Right, so now we report back to the elf village and see what's going on. After this incredible revelation. I'm going to try this again. Why not? And we'll try a paralysis too. We worked on 2 of them. Yeah. 2 tries, 2 fails so far. Again, the status effects continue to be pretty useless. Nice, there you go. That definitely worked. So as I say, I think buffs are feeling better than debuffs. Yeah, look at that damage. That's really nice. This way. Okay, the Wargies are back. Try Fear again. I don't think it's caused anything to run away yet. I think they're one-hit KOing anyway, so I might as well just hit something. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of running away in Terror. Fire spell's already basically useless at this stage. But this is what I mean, it's still, I think, gameplay-wise, my biggest disappointment. Like, these things just absolutely do not affect the fights at all. What's the point of investing anything into using a move like that? Like, if it didn't work against more powerful enemies, I'd understand, but nothing... It hasn't worked on anything. I've tried it on 3 different battles. Drives all enemies away in terror. No, it doesn't. Either when you're at a higher level, it has a higher chance of actually doing that and that kind of thing, but at the end of the day, those mechanics are just not... It's not intuitive and it's not explained at all to the player, so how am I supposed to know if that's how it works or not? So that's a little bit crap, I will admit, but